everyone! So today I'm going to be doing my September favorites video, and I have to first say thank you to all my subscribers. I've reached about 500 plus, and I really appreciate you viewing my channel, and I hope you like my videos. So my September favorites video is going to go as so. I'm going to start with the brushes, and then I'm going to do face products, and then I'm going to do lip products, and then I'm going to do my mini haul that I just got yesterday, and a little review about that because I've tried those products already. Okay, so the first brush I'm going to talk about is the Sports Girl Brush with Fame Cheek Brush. And I love this brush simply because it's soft, and it also really fits onto your cheek and sweeps the color upwards really nicely, and it blends your blushes really well. I use this with my Feeling Blushed cheek color in Love Is, and I'm going to talk about that later. So it's a really good brush. It's only $12.95, and you can only find it in Australia. It's Sports Girl, and Sports Girl is just a place where they sell clothes, accessories, makeup, and shoes and stuff, and it's really nice stuff. And they also have cosmetics, and they have pretty good cosmetics as well. So I really recommend the cheek brush simply because it's also pretty slim, so you can also use it for contouring if you'd like, and it's a decent size. It's a really nice size, like the MAC 116. Yeah, and it's just really nice. It's really soft, so props on that. The next one is the Artiste Manicure Professional Brush, Stippling Brush, and I know that in my drugstore haul and review I gave kind of a bad review about it because I said it shed too much, but after it finishes its shedding phase, it's actually a really good brush. You can see that the white bristles move independently of the black bristles, and I really appreciate that because a lot of stippling brushes I've had in the past, well, I had one, but that stippling brush didn't do anything, and I'm really happy that this one does, and it's only $17.50 at Priceline. I'm sure you have equivalents in the United States or in Sephora and stuff, but no, not in Sephora because that's not drugstore, is it? But yeah, you'll see. In Singapore you'll find it, I'm sure. But yeah, the Artiste Manicure Professional Brush, after it finishes its shedding phase of about 2 weeks, it is actually a really good stippling brush. I use that with the MAC Mineralize Skin Finish Natural, and it really gives you a beautiful, flawless look. So props on the Manicure Artiste Professional Stippling Brush. The next one is the I'm in love with stippling brushes, by the way. I find that they're the most versatile brushes, and if you were to invest in a face brush, I'd pick the stippling brush. That's why I got the MAC 187. I'd have to get my MAC, I'd have to get my brushes, like my stippling brushes, to be MAC soon, but yeah, the MAC 187 is a really good brush. I've been wanting this for like so long, you have no idea, since like Singapore, since I first started makeup, I wanted the MAC 187. And it was just so pricey that I just said to myself that no, I don't need it. I can get other stippling brushes and stuff. I don't need the MAC 187, but it's not the same. Like if you get dupes, like for me personally, if I get dupes of a product, I will always end up buying the original product. So I said that to myself that I'm not going to waste any more money buying dupes. I'm going to buy the real thing. So it's the MAC 187, and I have to say this is so dreamy. It stipples on beautifully, and because the bristles are evenly separated, as you can see, they're really nicely separated. This one's not that nicely separated, but you can see the difference. It's just a beautiful brush, and it just really nicely swirls onto your face, and it's just a beautiful brush. So I totally recommend the MAC 187. If you haven't had it, if you haven't, my words are all jumbled up today, if you don't have it yet, so recommend the MAC 187. Okay, as for base products, first one is definitely the MAC Mineralize Skin Finish Natural, and I have to say that this powder is beautiful. It gives you a nice coverage, but not too thick, and it really gives you a flawless look. I know it's just a powder, but it is a magic powder because it really gives you a flawless look. I'd say use a stippling brush with the Mineralize Skin Finish Natural. I have used a powder brush with this, and it doesn't give you as good a look as if you use the stippling brush. And also the MAC Makeup Artist suggests that you use the stippling brush with the Mineralize Skin Finish Natural. Yes, I've talked about this powder a lot of times, and yes, it does give you a flawless look, and it really finishes your makeup for the day. The next one is the Rimmel Lasting Finish Foundation in 202 Nude. Mine is in 202 Nude. I don't know what your color is, but I have to say that this gives you beautiful coverage and really blends really well on your skin. And yeah, it gives you a nice, not too matte finish, sort of like a sheer glow finish, and I really like that by Rimmel, and it does last like long as well, so totally recommend this foundation. I would repurchase this if I were not a YouTube guru, or if I were not a makeup person, because I'm really quite experimental in the fact that I really like to try new foundations and stuff. Okay, the next blush is the Feeling Blush Cheek Color for Sports Girl. And this is a peach blush, as you can see, a peachy orange blush, whereas the NARS Orgasm, if I can find it, is actually a pink blush. So you can see the difference right there. So that's why I got it, because I was like, oh, I'll just get this one too, because I don't have a peach, glimmery, shimmery, not that shimmery, cheek color, but it is really nice, really blendable, really goes onto your skin really nicely if you have a fair skin tone, and I like the way a peach blush looks on me, so props on that. And okay, so recently I got my first lip gloss by MAC, and it's Young Thing. It's a MAC lip gloss, and I'm really happy I got this because it's really pretty. It's like a slightly nude color, but not too nude, and it really gives you a nice sheen to your lips. I think that the MAC lip gloss isn't really sticky at all. It's actually really moisturizing on your lips, which I really appreciate, because I've had lip glosses before that were really sticky, and I hated it so much that I just never wore lip products again. So I used to wear lip products, and I stopped wearing them because I just hated the texture of it, but I really like the texture of the MAC lip gloss. They really have quality lip glosses there, so, well, it is MAC, but I love their lip glosses. I like the texture on my lips, and like, it smells nice, and it's really pretty. So I'm going to end this with a mini haul. Yesterday I got the MAC Studiofinish Concealer. My color is an NC35, which I thought was pretty dark, but it actually is my skin color. And I was originally going to get the Studio Sculpt Concealer by MAC, but they said that this one gives a more matte and better coverage. So I said, hey, that's what I want, right? So I just got the Studiofinish, and I am not disappointed at all. It is a beautiful concealer, and it really covers everything. I mean everything. Like my Intensive Meeting Concealer by Everyday Minerals covered really well, but it didn't cover everything, you know? Like this one covers everything. And I can conveniently put this on in my pouch, makeup pouch, for on the go and stuff. So I'm really happy that I got this. And then I also got my number one, my Smashbox Photofinish Primer, foundation primer with Dermaxyl complex, and it is also UVA, UVB, SPF 15, and I have to say, this is a beautiful, beautiful primer. I've never seen a primer like this before. I've only used one other primer, and that was from Etude Skin Fit Base, and it disappointed me, because after I used this primer, I was like, hell no, I'm not going back to that primer. This is beautiful. It covers your pores, makes you look like you're in a magazine. And yeah, someone just like walked outside my window while I was filming, so now they know I do YouTube. Okay, so Smashbox Photofinish, and it just gives you a beautiful finish, like you're in a magazine. And I really love this primer. It's a really gel-like consistency, so when you put it on your face, it feels kind of weird because I've never put a gel silicone base on my skin, but it makes it feel really smooth, and it's not heavy at all. It's like really light, and I haven't noticed the lasting power yet, so I'll get back to you on that, but it is a really good primer. Smashbox Photofinish Foundation Primer. I was really impressed doing my makeup, so I hope you really like this September favorites video, and I'll see you guys later. Have a good day. Bye.